You have never met anybody like me, and you probably never will, because you're a cunt. Where's the vagina cream? I give you this vagina cream so you can rub it on your snatch, because you're all cunts. And everybody you know is a cunt. Don't you understand that? Do you know anybody with any balls whatsoever? Do you know any real men? No, the answer is no. A snowflake is a kid, a guy or a gal, mostly guys that melt under pressure. As opposed to what they tell me. You know, God, every snowflake is different, Mr. P. You know, there's not one snowflake that's the same as the other. The trillions and trillions and trillions. I said, yes, that's correct, that's correct. And he says, and so we deserve to be here just like, no, that's not correct. In your opinion, snowflakes melt under pressure. I gave you a couple stats at dinner. I'm going to say them again. They're worth repeating. In 1986, the average man's handshake pressure was 118 pounds. 30-year-old man. I forgot to put the age. 118 pounds. 2016, 96 pounds. A woman, 1986, was 105 pounds. Today, 110 pounds. 110 pounds. Testosterone levels in sperm counts tested 50 years ago, and today they're producing 60 to 70% the amount of testosterone levels in sperm counts as they did. We're dying out. My dad, you know, I'm glad he's not alive to see this, because the more snowflakes we have, the less the possibility of the Earth making it.
Okay, which you want the Earth to make it.
Yeah, I do. It's like my snowflake test. You know, the first question, paraphrasing it. By the way, we have 95.4% of everybody, many thousands and tens of thousands that have taken the test, are cunts. And I don't mean cunt, vagina, I mean cowards. First question on the test, paraphrasing it. What would you do if somebody spit in your wife's face? And the answers range from, well, I try to ascertain what kind of day he was having. And if he had a bad day, I try to be understanding. Are you fucking shitting me? I'd be in prison for murder. I would beat the guy to death. Or if I couldn't beat him to death, I'd find somebody in a pipe to beat him to death.
Is that what we need today? Everybody?
No, I'm not saying that's me though.
Okay.
Where I come from, the barrio, you spit in a guy's mother's face, you're a dead fucking man. Men aren't what they used to be. Men aren't the guys today, are not the guys that settled the western United States in covered wagons and they went from the East Coast to the West Coast. Men aren't the guys from the 14 and 1500s that sailed the oceans blue to find various parts of the world.
Right, and that's hurting us.
I mean, in a devastating manner.
Because they're not pulling the trigger and not taking action and risks, which is how we survived.
Correct.
Instead, they are having self-esteem issues.
Correct.
Because they're being told that you shouldn't be aggressive, the patriarchy is bad, you have privilege, and you need to tone it down.
Correct. Well, not just tone it down, not have it.
Right. All right, so you're trying to de-snowflake these men and women, get them to stand up, get them to go out, face their fears.
And they know they're snowflakes, and that's why they come to me, because they think I'm the alpha male dad they never had. They say during private time, I'm a cunt, I don't want to be a cunt, how can I change? My dad was a cunt. I mean, I hear my great-grandfather wasn't. He was an airborne ranger in World War II, I hear, but he was dead already.
No male role models.
When I was growing up, my dad's 5 or 6 best buddies were all tough fucking guys. So I didn't see anything different. I wish I had a modicum of athletic ability. I would have been an all-American fucking Olympian, because nobody would work harder at it. They used to say, now just imagine that you're growing up, and I reminded my 2 buddies of this, they had forgotten. Coach Roy J., the football coach at high school, said, "You're so fucking slow, Pena, you should wear the other team's jersey." Now just think that through. You're so fucking inept, you should be wearing their jersey and playing for them. I just come back and hit that fucking line again. I didn't care. They used to stand me in the corner with a dunce cap. They said I was retarded. And if I looked around too many times, then they put me in the fucking closet. They had to take the dunce cap off because the dunce cap was too high to get me in the closet. And I would be in there 4, 5, 6 hours till school was over. Piss my pants, shit my pants, because they wouldn't let me out. Just imagine today. I had a school, the LA School District, when I was in the Army. Pena, you're the sorriest excuse of wetback Mexican guy. Then when I became an officer, you're the sorriest excuse wetback officer. All my life, but I've never thought of it as being brutalized. I never thought of it that
And
way.
you're glad that happened.
Fucking right I am. Otherwise I'd be like these snowflake cunts. Okay, I'll say if love worked, there would be no personal development. Love doesn't got the job done. Okay? Love doesn't work. Religion doesn't work. Nothing works other than if you have self-esteem as a human being. You're a better person, you're a better father, you're a better husband, better wife, whatever the hell, you know, you're a better citizen. You take life more serious if you have self-esteem, if you have self-worth. I said at dinner the other night, Gallup poll did in 2016-17 a study. 86.6% of the people on the planet, of the 7.6 or 7 billion, are unhappy. They've locked out. They're not looking for anything in life. There are universities that I've spoken at that have safe floors. The third floor in the physics building in Krakow University has a safe floor. If life gets too tough for them, they go to that floor to chill. The Air Force Academy has safeguards. We have a Naval Academy guy, so he said that they pull when they're being beat up too much. Enlisted men going through boot camp have safeguards that they pull. We're lucky we don't go to war with fucking Russia. They'll eat our lunch. They're gonna eat us alive. We're lucky. There are no safeguards in life. I tell the kids all the time, if we were at war, we'd all be dead. See, you're used to making mistakes and nothing happens. The few of you in the military in here, you know mistakes can cost lives. But by the way, on the Snowflake test, 80% of the people that take the test have never been physically spanked by their parents growing up. 80%. I can't even fucking believe that. 90% have never been in a fist fight, an altercation with somebody else. 90%. And you wonder why you're fucking weak cunts. I can't believe I get in a fight every day in grammar school, and I mean, sometimes two a day. You better hope that Putin and Trump stay friendly, because Putin will take Europe and Great Britain like he took a shit.